Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Madisonville Marine. The name of the game is incentives right now through March. Rebates, deals, Skeeter, G3, G3 Suncatcher pontoons, Yamaha motors. Depending on what you buy, you're going to get a different level of rebate when you go through Madisonville Marine. Plus, coming up at the end of this month, January 26th through the 29th, it will be the East Tennessee Fishing Show at the Knoxville Expo Center. Great deals. Get down to Madisonville Marine or check out madmarine.com to learn more. All right, back with Josh Ward, and we're going to have to smoke through these. As we get to signing day, we're talking about 4 different UT recruits each week. Let's just get right into it, dive into the first one, and that is Cheyenne Labruza.
Yeah, all-name team. He's been committed to Tennessee for some time from down in Louisiana, scheduled to take a visit to LSU. So I don't think there's too much to be worried about, but a Louisiana kid that's visiting LSU, one thing to watch, how hard of a push does LSU make?
All right, next up, I'm going to try and pronounce this one, Will Ignont. It could be Ignon, it could be Igno, I have no idea.
We feel ignorant trying to
very ignorant.
pronounce, but good news. He announced on Saturday on Twitter that he's 110% committed to Tennessee. There was talk that he was going to visit LSU this upcoming weekend, and he's a very talented prospect. As you see, 4-star player on both sites. That's good news for Tennessee to be able to hold on to him.
110%.
Assuming it stays that way.
Feel great. 10% over. Next, we have finally a name I can pronounce, Jeff Thomas.
Yeah, from East St. Louis, 4-star wide receiver, and he's a guy that Tennessee just offered a week or two ago. He's had some academic questions, I think, that have been there, but a big-time athlete, Josh Malone, going pro. Wide receiver, Tennessee will look at more options there. So can Tennessee get him on campus for a visit? If so, it becomes, I think, a real battle with those other schools.
I'm not worried about academic issues. Chuck had academic issues, and he's fine on our show. Last one here. Now, look, the kid's from Louisiana, so I'm going to guess on the pronunciation. Maybe this isn't right, but
we consulted with Jimmy Himes.
It should be Travis Etienne. if you're from Louisiana and that's how you spell your name, it should be pronounced Etienne. Whether he does or not, he may be some Brett Favre. I don't know, but Etienne. What do you got?
He runs really well like backs from down in Louisiana have in the past. You see LSU, Oregon, A&M. I think A&M and LSU, the top 2 teams to battle, but a scheduled trip to Tennessee coming up. So watch and see how that visit goes this upcoming week.
You had Malik Gray on your list last week in terms of needing confirmation. Looks like Tennessee got some.
Yeah, I think so. And still, let's see what happens with Florida State. But he has been strongly connected to Tennessee, reaffirming that on Twitter, and now helping Tennessee on Twitter recruit other players like Jeff Thomas. That's a really good sign.
Another good sign right now. These are all mythical rankings, but for the record, Tennessee in the recruiting rankings is number 9 in the country by Rivals, number 11 by 247, number 8 by Scout, number 11 by ESPN. So top 11 in all 4 recruiting services. All right, when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about basketball. We still got a lot more to come after that, including we want to tell you about our good friend Bobby Scott and sending him some well wishes. Come on back on the Sports Source.